Intervention time!
Everyone. You too, Miranda?
Captain, what exactly did you mean by revenge?
We overheard the two of you talking.
Why, that is...
The topic of your discussion was surprising. I brought it up with the others, and Miranda, well...
I'm so sorry, Your Highness. I couldn't hide it any longer.
No need to apologize, Miranda.
It was only a matter of time. Plus, we're near
Like you
endgame
heard.
anyway, so...
I started this war for personal reasons. I'm sorry I kept this a secret.
Oh, is that all?
I'll step down, if you want.
Running away, huh?
No. But you can't fight alongside someone like me, can you? I mean, the Valkyria spoke to me because it's connected to our need for revenge.
The heck?
Don't be ridiculous. I won't let you walk away from this.
Huh?
Our squad better be part of the next op, too.
Huh?
Time out, what? What's going on here?
What's with the dumb look? We're waging war.
No, it's my...
That's your issue to sort out. We all have our reasons for fighting. That's why we agreed to sign up for this unit. If our struggle makes everyone's lives a little better, makes medicine more available, then maybe we can put a stop to any needless loss of life.
It is so weird we're getting this from Daryl of all
World's
people.
yapping on about liberation and invasion. That's the problem with intellectual types. Them and their reasons. My answer is simple. Doesn't matter what reasons you fight for. I only think of winning for this country. That's all. Well, I said my piece. The rest is up to you guys.
I want to fight alongside the captain.
I was surprised to learn about all this revenge stuff, but it's no reason to drop you like a bad habit. You're the one who led us to all those victories, Captain. Can't quit now.
I concur. I haven't even settled my score with the Empire yet.
I trust you, Captain. The strength you show on the battlefield is the real deal. To be frank, we depend on that unyielding presence of yours more than anything, regardless of your motivation.
Well, as long as Fifi's fine with it, I'm good.
You don't have to do this alone, Captain. You can trust us.
Most of you. I doubt Isaac's fine with this.
It pains me to say this, but I holistically hate to lose. So, since I've already been dragged into this muddled mess, I certainly won't stay on the losing side.
So that's it. How about it, Princess?
Oh, Daryl, thank you. Everyone, you have my gratitude.
Is it just me or did the color just suddenly get a little brighter?
Thank you.
Maybe we're
All
just
of
seeing
you.
things. Hey, no, I think the color's actually getting slightly brighter. Not much, but I'm noticing some difference.
I'd be lying if I said they weren't conflicted about it. However, the anti-Valkyria squad, for better or for worse, accepted Amleth because of its composition. Half the unit were civilians assembled for their aptitude with Ragnite.
And that's your ending words with it? Okay. Okay. Whatever helps. It's all your guys' story, after all. I won't judge. Ooh, now we're getting a Grave of the Five transition. Haven't had this one in a long time.
But isn't that rather idealistic?
Yes, you can say it is. However, don't people believe in idealism and work to make it a reality? The chain of events that started with Hans's letter had a huge impact on Amleth, who was tormented by his guilt.
And perfect transition again. Find my eyes to the history book. And now I'm gonna do another quick save, because, well, might as well. Might as well, I don't want to go through all these cutscenes again, even if I can just skip them like that. Alright, last time. Resume the story.
Then allow me to
After
continue.
that, I'm gonna end things here. Because I really do need to do some grinding off screen. And I want to get a good jump on it.
Meanwhile, the Jutland army valiantly attacked the Kvoltis fortress that was under Victor's command, but was beaten back. As a result, momentum for ending the war further increased in Parliament. Public demand for Solomon's and Basil's questioning had grown enough to warrant the palace's attention.
August 29th of 1854 EC, at the throne room of the Belgoth Palace.
Jutland is wavering.
That suits us quite well.
According to the Department of Agriculture, winter will arrive earlier than usual. Once the snow comes, it'll be impossible to continue fighting.
Shall we use that reprieve to rebuild our armies?
No. Now that we have regained Kvoltis, we will reclaim all our land since Vonstorm. Thanks to this abnormal weather, I will lead the invasion to ensure we do not falter again.
Very well. Make it so.
Yes, sire.
Can't help but notice Maxime's not here.
We have placed him on standby.
Why is that?
He needed time to regain his footing.
Regarding Maxime, it appears he went missing several days ago. Can it be...
Worry not, Victor. He merely stumbled along the path. He has not lost his way. For no matter how often he hesitates, whatever his doubts, he will always come back to us. Always.
For our sake, I hope that changes.
Being too generous can be a problem as well. Is His Majesty misjudging Maxime? Oh, the snow.
Sure enough, looks like winter has come. Or is coming.
That day,
Oh no, depends
the
on what you
season's
consider a little
first
drizzle.
snowfall was observed all throughout Ruse. Winter had come early, record-breakingly so, and it was said to be abnormal weather that happened only once a century. The very next day, Grand General Victor Timoshev of the Imperial Army began his onslaught against the Jutland domain.
Something tells me this is supposed to be symbolic. I have the major feeling right now that there's no way this is a coincidence in the slightest. Well, story-wise. Like, in terms of story, yeah, whatever. But in terms of the actual meaning, yeah, this had to have been planned. Well played, developers, well played. You at least got something right with your symbolism.
It's said that the Jutland army kept being overwhelmed by the strength of the Imperial army. The public opinion of whether Jutland was a liberator or invader also had a negative influence on troop morale. Nevertheless, the press continued declaring the dominance of the Jutland army.
However, those swayed by accusations of invasion from the neighboring countries lobbied the palace for a ceasefire.
Oh boy.
Lord Lindegard took this opportunity to promise a ceasefire and said that this was what the people wanted.
Who could have seen this coming? People are starting to question my stories, to think on their own. I guess there's no need for my articles anymore. No other country in Europa has the same freedom of speech as Jutland. You're one of the Vandergund.
I'm here because Princess Ophelia asked me to give you this.
The princess?
I've delivered one to all of your... friends as well.
Huh?
Yes? What is gonna happen here? Are they gonna come together? Have one final assault? Like in all good group movies? Of course they gotta make us wait, though. I'm still gonna keep going until something happens. Until I get to a point where I can start fighting. Because I really need to. I really need this.
Then allow me to continue.
Well, here just means more time to add to your guys' videos. So hey, it's a win-win. No, but seriously, what is gonna happen now? I haven't been this excited in the story since... well, you know, since Godot.
Baz.
Yo, long time no see.
You okay?
About what?
There's a lot of talk about you.
Let them say what they want to say. How about you?
I've been keeping my distance from the paper. Still writing, though.
Okay. Whew.
Hey,
for a second I thought I clicked the stop recording button.
I thought
Yeah, I freaked out there for a
everyone
second.
would come.
Sorry about that.
I was worried.
I'm not the one having a hard time. He is. Speak of the devil.
Indeed.
It's been a while.
It has.
You seem tired.
A lot of things happen every day. To think we would be summoned by the princess. To
I'm surprised she
here, of
even
all
know.
places.
Yeah, I'm surprised she even knows of this place. Where is this anyway? Has it ever been established? Like at all?
My apologies, everyone. I realize this is much too forward of me. Yet this was the only way to bring all of you back together.
Don't look at me. You're the one who called us here.
What do you want to discuss with us, Princess?
I wish for all of you to finish what you have started. Carry out your vendetta to completion.
Strange,
Of course,
ain't
I
it?
do not condone your inciting a war for revenge. In truth, I believe what you have done is nigh unforgivable.
However,
I also understand that you are human, and that the injustices you've suffered would drive anyone to extremes. The reality is, 'twould be no exaggeration to say that your vengeance has awoken the rest of us to our own suffering. The weight of an embargo caused us all to stop thinking for ourselves, to surrender to our fate. Yet your desires, selfish though they may be, shattered Jutland's slumber. Had you not stood up to take revenge, I would have given in. The perseverance you've shown by holding on to your anger has strengthened my own convictions as well. We cannot stop the Emperor without every last one of you. Reclaim the Sword of Vengeance and own that righteous fury, which emboldened 5 orphans to take on an empire. Is your blood debt so cheap that you can afford to lower the fist you've so easily raised?
So you're saying you want us to keep going? To fight this war, have our revenge?
I don't mean to be rude, but they've already lost their will to fight.
I'm going to kill the Valkyria.
Whoa, hey, where the hell did all that internal conflict go?
Hearing Miss Maria made me question our need for revenge. What's the point if it meant killing her? And once I started questioning things, I couldn't bring myself to continue. I even started to resent the war. I didn't want to see any more lives sacrificed. But seeing all the reasons the squad had to fight, well, it made me remember my own. But I can't do this alone. I need all of you.
Want to try our luck?
There's no need.
We're only returning to a path we've already chosen, after all.
We each accomplish our respective roles. We decided thus when we began this conflict.
Just not solely for revenge.
That's right.
Now we're cooking.
So, is there room for one more in your circle of 5?
Huh?
I accept the treasonous origins of the war. I forgive you. My only wish now is to fight alongside you.
Your Highness, you do not have to burden yourself with this.
Yes, your acceptance is enough.
Is that why you called us here?
Works for me. We all got the same goal of kicking Ruck ass.
Thank you, all of you. There is, however, one problem we must solve before taking the fight to Ruse itself.
You refer to the current state of the country, which is split between invasion and liberation.
The division's been affecting the soldiers too.
To enjoy the current prosperity and avoid a return to poverty? Yet to be averse to accusations of invasion. That's the frank opinion of the country as of now. Of course, they're reacting that way since they thought they were doing right under the banner of liberation. But as a result, anxiety is sweeping through the nation. That's the present situation.
Jutland took steps toward war because the whole country was slowly deteriorating under the economic blockade. Furthermore, there's the victory at Molda. The country became of one mind for the war effort because of that.
Could you leave the matter of the people to me?
Jutland's savior.
As heir to the throne and as the figurehead of this war, it is something I must do myself.